All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new freaking video. Today, very exciting, chest day. I've been waiting like all week to go hit chest, so I'm so excited. And it's like March break, so I can just go whenever I want. So I'm here at like the least busy time, so nobody's gonna be here, which is great, or at least I'm hoping. But big plans for today. Gonna put up some super heavy dumbbells. It's very exciting here at the gym. So get inside, get started, and then I'll see you guys in there. So first movement, starting off with incline dumbbell press. Actually, this is probably the first chest day I've recorded in here, I think, which is pretty cool. So usually at home I would do incline Smith, but since we're here, I'm gonna use the dumbbells just because I like them better. I only did Smith machine at home because I didn't have heavy enough dumbbells, but for today, for this set at least, I'm gonna do the hundreds. Even though I can do the 110s, I'm only gonna do the 100-pound dumbbells because I really want to work on my form. Because lately I haven't really been feeling this in my chest as much. I've kind of been pushing the weight, which kind of isn't really what I want. So I'm gonna put up the hundreds and just try and really perfect my form. If I can get 8 or 9, then I move up to the 105s and I'll go from there. I'll kind of move back a little bit, but that's kind of the plan for this set right now. So let's get it. Okay, wow. Like I said, I was really working on form there, so it felt really good. The stretch and my pecs themselves felt really nice on that. Even though I think I only got 6 and 1 assisted, I think it was. Even though I've done those for 8, like it was with not my best form. So I think we're gonna keep doing that. We're just gonna move up from there now. But since I only got 6, I'll probably move down to the 90s and just rep those out for 8 or 9. See if I can get that. Still keeping a really good form, but let's go to set number 2 into the 90s. All right, we got the 90s now. So the freaking video cut out on the last rep because I ran out of storage on my phone. But so only showed I got 8, but I actually got 9 reps, which was pretty controlled. I'd argue like the form was definitely there. I really feel it in my chest right now, which is nice. But that pretty much wraps up our first movement. We're on to our first back movement, which I've been really excited to show you guys. And it's this machine right here. We'll go over it, but it's like a unilateral lat pullover. So let's go over that. All right, this is kind of like what I'm talking about, how it's like a unilateral lat pull down, but this is or lat pullover. Sorry, so it's like a first kind of back movement of this. But if you look here, I can lock my legs into place here like this, so they're not going anywhere. And then this is super nice because I can. It's more of like a pull down, I guess, but I can keep it super close and just really squeeze right there, right? So it's a super deep stretch, and I can make it deeper if I want to because the seat goes down. But like having it be able to keep my elbows so close to my side like this, and just be able to pull down like this. I find it very similar to pull down. I kind of like to call this my isolation movement. for my back because for my kind of like big movement, I do a really wide grip row because I have that option here. But we're doing 2 sets of this. So this is our first kind of warm up set with a plate, but let's run into our first working set. Okay. Oh, first like working set on this. What do we have on here? 2 plates and a 10. So there's 2 ways you can do this. I personally have been doing them 2 hands like this, but you can also almost lean into it like that for a really deep stretch, which is really nice. I like to do that sometimes, but we're not going to do it unilaterally this time. We're in 2 hands. So let's run it. We want to try and get 8 reps here. I think we got 6 last week, is what it said in the book. So 8 reps is the goal here. Oh my god. I think that was 4, or no, not 4. I mean, 5 or 6. I think it was 6. I'll have to check the recording, but this machine is like, when I talk about like S tier machines, this one, excuse me, this one is up there because like, even when you're locked in like this, and these are obviously higher up, if you let your butt almost come off of the seat a little bit while keeping your chest kind of like stuck to this, the like stretch you can get, and not almost like momentum you can pull, but it just feels way better when you pull down and you're trying to touch your elbows together behind your back. It just makes this movement feel like a billion times better. But that's good. For set number 2, we're probably gonna take off the 10s off each side. So keep that 2 plates, and then let's run this back for that set. Okay. Set number 2, like I said, we took off the 10. We just got 2 plates now, and then move this for as many reps as we can at this point. So that should be good. All right, let's run it. I don't even know how many reps that was. I want to say 7, but I almost always lose count on my reps unless I'm like actively trying to count, which I'm not usually actively trying to count when I record because I can always look back. But even when I'm trying to count, I always lose track because I'm just like so focused on breathing and like getting complete range of motion that the thought of how many reps I have just completely swipes my mind. Like the only way I know is that if I get over 9, I just like walk back in and just know how many I've got. It's super weird. But that finishes us off with this. We're on to our next chest movement now. Okay, on to our last chest movement. We only did 2 anyways. Pressing on a fly, that's what I need. For this, I'm probably only gonna do 1 set until like, I might do a drop set here, just for fun, for the pump. But 205 on this. I'm trying to get used to doing pec deck over fly because it is technically better, even though I like doing flies more. But they're pretty much the same. Doesn't really matter that much, but I want to try and get really good at this. So 205 on here, and let's just run it. Oh, wow. Definitely a better idea to do the drop set this time than I did last time, simply for the pump benefits of it. But that was really good. Still have no idea how many reps I got with 205. It keeps slipping my mind, but freaking, that was a really good set. I don't usually enjoy pec deck as much as I do cable flies, but it's probably the most enjoyable set of pec deck ever. So that's really good. Move on to our last back movement now, which is pretty much the wide grip row. But let's go do that. All right. Only did one set of flies, so our pec deck fly, and now we're on to our one set of rows. Same as at home, like I only do one set usually for my second movements. Depending on whether they're compound, usually it's a compound movement I do one set on. But so that's the point. We have 140 pounds plus these are like 5 or 10 pound increments I have on right now. I have no idea. They're literally just like rubber weighted pieces with no numbers on them. So I'm pretty sure they're 5 pounds, but 5 to 10 pounds wide grip rows. So one set, let's run it. Fucking sweating. I need sweat marks on the bench right now, but wow, really good. I definitely prefer that than the variation I was doing at home with single arm like this. And I guess technically my arms are like this now, which gives me a little more lat activation rather than being a simply upper back row. But really good. I can overload this really easily, but that pretty much wraps up like actually working out now. Let's go check out the pump downstairs. Oh, freaking righty. So this is probably like the first time that I've been able to pose in here for a video. Most of the time I usually just go home because you don't want to get in people's way and it's just the nice thing to do, but there's nobody down here today, so let's run a quick little pump check because I feel amazing after this workout. Let's run it.
Wow. Okay. Holy. Really working on the form on those incline dumbbell presses really like made the difference, because I usually, like I said before, I don't even know how to explain it. I was simply just pressing instead of really feeling it and really getting that connection between my muscle and feeling like the contraction and stretch. But wow, it makes all the difference. And see, considering I'm like, I think like 40 pounds, almost 40 pounds up, like 32 pounds since we were our leanest in the summer. I think arguably, as far as like fat distribution goes, a lot of it went to my butt, but I think we're doing pretty well right now, and we still have like around a year left in the bulk, anyways, before we start prep, which I'm super excited for. I literally can't wait. I really just want to like get any sort of shape back, because like being this full and like chunky, you kind of lose that like X shape because you have like a little more fat around your hips and everything. You don't really have that like symmetrical look to you. But the trade-off is like being big and strong. So it's kind of like an equal trade-off, but whatever about that. As far as chest and back day goes, phenomenal. I feel amazing right now. Finally got new pants, so feeling extra good. But that pretty much wraps up. I believe this is episode 9 or 10. I'm pretty sure it's episode 9 of our Road to First Show series. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Even if you don't like and subscribe and you just want to watch the video, perfectly okay with that. Like I say in every video, I love doing it either way. But I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.